Welcome to another episode of Coaching in the Kitchen, where you experience transformational learning with a little bit of Southern hospitality. Today's series is called the Chicken Thigh Series. I'm going to show you how to prepare chicken thighs for the grill, and we'll grill them a little later, or for the oven, that you can put them in the oven. While I was preparing these, and by the way, what I'm doing is I have bought boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm going to be cutting off the fat, the extra fat with them. Now, some people would leave them on, but because of the way we grill, I don't leave the extra fat on. I just trim it just a little bit. These are one of my favorite utensils from Pampered Chef, and no, I'm not a spokesperson for Pampered Chef. Great kitchen utensils. But as I was thinking about the last couple of episodes that I've done that you might have watched, one of the fascinating things that I've experienced is feedback from the people who have watched the video. And for the people who know me and love me, the most consistent feedback they have given me is, "Oh my gosh, Shirley, your kitchen is so clean." I have to be very honest with you. My kitchen is not clean very often. People who come in, like my friend Brenda, who's watching over here, and my friend Barry, who's videoing. When I cook, I make a mess of everything. And I very seldom, ever wear an apron. I'm going to do this with my hands in this. I promise you, for those of you who are panicky about this, that I'm going to wash this immediately. Normally, when I cook and I'm going to make a mess, like with flour and breading and oil and stuff, instead of wearing an apron, I'm such a mess that I generally just wear a great big shirt over what I'm wearing to catch the grease, catch the dirt. That's just the way I do it. And so I want you to know that this is not a perfect kitchen that I live in, and I don't cook like they do on TV. I don't have those people that help me do all that stuff. And even if I did, I probably would still be a mess. Several years ago, my great niece came to see me for the very first time. Her name is Story. Don't you love that name, Story? So Story came to see me. She was about 4 years old at the time, and she came to the front door. She'd never been in my home before. Adorable little girl. I was so excited that I had gotten her a present. So I said to Story, Story, go down the hall, down this way. There's a bedroom. There's a present for you on the bed. Well, it wasn't 45 seconds later. She comes dancing and prancing into the kitchen, and under these spotlights here, I'm over at the stove cooking. She's dancing and prancing, and all of a sudden she stops and she throws her arms out and she looks up at me and she says, "Oh, Aunt Shirley, that is perfect, just perfect." She had on a pink bathing suit with a mermaid, sparkling mermaid on the front, and a little pink ruffle on the back. I don't know what was more perfect than the look in Story's eyes. So I have to tell you, I'm not perfect. In fact, my friend Brenda said the other day, she said, "Shirley, when you made that coconut cake, why didn't you just zoom in very closely so we could see the whole coconut cake?" And I said, "Brenda, if you had zoomed in closely, you would have seen that the layers were crooked. The icing was all kind of sticky here, sticky there. It wasn't perfect." But I have to tell you this, when we had it for Easter dinner, most people thought it was perfect, just perfect. So back to the chicken thighs. Here's how we make them work. I'm going to take off the fat, and after I've cut off the excessive fat, and just kind of pull it off here, then I'm going to take the thighs and I'm going to pour olive oil over them. And oh, quite frankly, that one doesn't even open, does it? I have never used that one, so I'm going to get another one. And this olive oil, and I use whatever brand I can find on sale because I don't know the difference between, and for those of you who are, really good cooks, you probably will question that. So I'm just going to pour some olive oil over them. I'm going to put them in a plastic. I'm going to sprinkle them first with one of my favorite ingredients. It's Grill Master's Montreal steak. Now, I have used this for probably 20 years. I'm making my chicken thighs and other meats that I cook, and I just do a liberal coating of Grill Master on the thighs. I put them in a baggie so I can smush them around so everything gets coated equally. Nothing's left behind. For good measure, throw in just a little more Montreal seasoning. Seal it up. I'm a mess. See, I am a mess. This is my typical cooking. And squish it all around and just let it sit till the grill is ready and it's time to cook. So I'm going to wash my hands. We're going to light the grill and we'll be back in just a minute. So here we are outside at my grill with my world famous, at least in my corner of the world, these are my world famous chicken thighs. So what I generally do is just spray the grill. I know it doesn't make a big difference because it's going to burn off really quickly, but it makes me feel better. And then I just load up the thighs on the grill. The grill is very, very hot. I put the thighs down, they're thin. Spread them out so there's plenty of room for them to cook. We get them on there. Hey, did you know who the famous 1930s, 40s movie star was that had $1 million legs? Betty Grable, Lloyd's of London, actually insured her legs for $1 million. Now, I don't think anybody's going to insure my chicken thighs, but I can promise you they are world famous right here in this corner of the woods. So after I get them all on there, transferring them from a plate, flatten them out, then for good measure, I add just a little bit more of the seasoning, just kind of sprinkle over it, and spray them with a little more oil on top so that they become crisp. Close the lid, and we'll wait about probably 4 to 5 minutes before we turn them over. We'll be right back. So here we are back at the grill, and you'll see that the chicken thighs have become pretty much done. Well, they're done on one side, and on the other side, they're turning white and losing some of their pink. So we're going to just stretch them out, flip them over. Ah, they're looking great, don't you think? Aren't you hungry? Everybody at my house is hungry, I can promise you. I think the neighbors are coming. That's what we do here. People see the grill coming, the grill turned on, and neighbors come over. So we flip them all over. All right. I know you think I'm probably obsessed with this. I give them a little more oil on the coating because that just simply keeps them from drying out. Close and let them sit for another couple of minutes. Now, for those of you who think I'm, some kind of, studio queen or something, I have to be honest with you. When I'm cooking, I did put on a clean shirt tonight, but I also always wear jeans or sweatpants, and I'm always the barefoot cook. So the second side doesn't take as long to cook as the first side, so we just let the grill. Oh, it's hot. I have washed this. I made sure it's sterilized. I'm going to just load up all the thighs into the pan. Oh, this will be one the cameraman probably wants to have this little snack probably. Trying to get them all up quickly. What's your favorite thing to cook? What's your favorite thing to grill? What's your world famous recipe? Mine is the chicken thighs. So the last secret to the chicken thighs, like any meat, after you cook it, you want to let it settle down and rest for about, actually 5 to 10 minutes or until you're ready to eat. So meet me back in the kitchen in a few minutes and let's take a good look at these chicken thighs. So here you have it, Dr. Cheryl's world famous chicken thighs. I've been thinking about the story that I told you at the beginning of this video about my niece Story and her coming to the house and how she just loved that bathing suit with the sparkling mermaid on the front and the ruffles, the pink ruffles on the back. Oh my gosh, it just thrilled her to no end.
And I think that's what we're all looking for in life, is to present ourselves in such a way that the people around us are thrilled that we're there. Sometimes it means having a great conversation that is both candid and kind. It also means being able to make that presentation in a way that showcases what we have in the best way possible. That's what coaching in the kitchen is really all about. It's about the food a little bit, but it's mostly about the skills that you learn and that together we develop, so that you can walk away knowing that your next conversation, your next presentation, your next communication will be perfect, just perfect.